for a Gatore coffee. First, let's find out how many are in the area.
Gatore coffee. Got it. There's only one that's close to Sendai Station.
That makes our lives a lot easier.
Whoa, that was fast.
It's a bit of a walk, but I'll be happy to guide you to the destination. You're amazing, Sophia. It's like you were made to be a navigator.
But being the navigator's my job.
You're adorable, Futaba.
Well, where's that coming from?
I don't know. It was one of my dialogue options. What was I supposed to do?
It's simply a question of having the right person for the right job. Fear not, Futaba. There are plenty of things only you can do.
Huh, I guess that's true. Nobody else can act like a weirdo quite like you do, Inari.
Will you two just get married already, please?
Who are you calling a weirdo?
All right, guess we'll just head over to the cafe then, yeah?
Yeah, let's get going. Okay, I've got it.
This is it. Gatore coffee.
I can smell the coffee. Seems to be just an ordinary cafe.
Are we sure we have the right place? We'll just have to put in the keyword and see.
All right, let's make it happen. The trauma cell's calling our names.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Trauma room? Really lame. Change the word room to cell? Ah, chef's kiss.
Trauma cell?
I just saw more lightning flash. We might actually end up wrapping up stream in the next 15 minutes, not because I want to, but just because I'm worried.
It's just a name I came up with. Trauma room sounds like some kind of cheesy hospital drama.
Well, you're not wrong. Sound logic.
Call it whatever you want. We gotta roll.
The key to opening that birdcage has got to be here somewhere. Do you remember the keyword?
Of course. It's Prince of Nightmares.
Here we go, boys.
It's just like what happened in Shibuya. This is where Natsume's trauma comes from.
What could have happened to him, I wonder?
Shh. Someone's up ahead.
Are you sure about this? Awarding him the grand prize for that? Ongo Natsume. Huh. The kid's entered every contest, but he's never made it past the first stage. He's as stubborn as he is incompetent.
Oh, chat. According to my phone, I also am now... Earlier, I had a tornado warning. Now my phone is telling me I have a flash flood warning, so that's great.
What's more, his writing is so painfully generic, it only becomes more obvious when you compare it to the other candidates.
What?
That voice. Is it Natsume?
It can't be acknowledged, my work.
Dude, you suck at writing. Get over it.
It's fine. He's the great Sogo Natsume's grandson, remember? Brand recognition is a huge part of marketability. Nobody gives a rat's ass about what's beyond the cover. Though a certain someone seems to think he's actually worth a damn.
Poor kid can't even see just how hopeless he really is. Seriously, it's pathetic.
Oh, I'm trying as hard as I can.
No skin off my nose, so long as he keeps raking it in. We hit the jackpot with that one, and I plan on riding him straight to the top. And if he does by some miracle make something decent of himself, well then everyone wins, right?
Oh no.
Worst.
It is like the exact same boss. I think he's got maybe some... Or the weapons different? I hope there's something different. Please just don't be as stupidly bulky as you were before, Hollow Knight enemy.
Here it comes.
Yeah, the first person felt trauma for being bullied and, treated poorly.
A talentless hack like you is hopeless. Hopeless! Hopeless!
I was in the middle of talking, Hollow Knight enemy, do you mind? Yeah, the first Monarch was just like bullied as a high schooler and treated poorly by a bunch of other scumbags just berating her constantly. What do we do for the second guy? I don't know. He's bad at writing books. Yeah, that sounds good.
This is the same thing we saw in Shibuya. Careful! It's using different weapons from last time.
Okay, the weapons are different at least. I just really hope it's not as stupidly fat. Is really all I ask. Wait, you're weak to Aha? The dream. It's our send time, boys. This guy is way faster than the other one. One more. Aha. Come back. I need to murder you. Sup? I want to try and build up some show times. What hit me? I think something showed up behind me and hit me there. I really want you guys to stop existing. Ow. Makoto, you're going to be doing some serious mediating this fight. Just saying.
On the other hand, it leaves him wide open. Dodge the attack, then hit him with everything you've got.
Ow. Bum, 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 bum. I would very much like to get all of the Barretts off of the map. Oh my word. Oh, Noir's dead too at some point. I do not like these fights. I do not like these gatekeeper fights or whatever they are. Lockkeeper, sure. Not a fan.
Persona!
It's a strong one. Exploit its weakness to curse.
I'm trying. Trying as best I can. Ravage them! Oh dear. Help. Thank goodness I got some of these. May as well try and keep Skull alive. Can you all go away, please? Die!
Yeah, I feel kind of sorry for him. He only chose
I don't
what
feel
he
sorry for
was,
him.
not what he wrote.
Authors are just chips in a bigger game. They exist solely
This guy's so
for
quick.
us to win.
So nimble. Nope. I need more Aha. I would very much like to get an all-out attack before Ryuji ends up dying. Look at how bulky this freak is. Help. Yeah, I'm aware. But I can only do it so much. Skull, don't die. Don't I have something with media? Do I have something that can heal at all? No healing. That sucks. Where's the thing? Oh, there it is. I don't know what hit me there. Hi there.
Let's go.
Please just die.
Perhaps I should be taking notes.
Good hit, good hit, good hit. Gonna have to use a lot of these in this fight.
This one. This one.
Honestly, just get me all the way back up.
Leave that one to me.
I want this all-out attack. I deserve it. I deserve it. I've earned it.
Let's go.
No. There. Well, at least I got an all-out attack. Look at how much health it still has. Oh my goodness. This is awful. Like, it's honestly, like, it's just tedious. This thing still has this much health. Man, I need a recarm skill. Like, I honestly feel like I need one. Alright, you just attacked right through my thing there. Oh, excuse me, Showtime. I need to remember that. Dude, I'm like already out of healing items. This is gonna suck.
Okay.
Send it off with a nuclear attack.
Persona!
I'm going too.
Please. Please. Showtime is what I was hoping to see. I'd like to get all of these enemies off the screen. That is true. It has become adult bad again. You're right. With these scumbags abusing this guy's whatever. His want to write. We're back to adult bad, the classic. Like, this guy still isn't even at half health. I've thrown so many Ahas at him.
That one looks tough. Everyone stay focused. You don't have much health left. Hurry up and heal.
I'd heal if I could.
Gotta exploit those weaknesses. Good job, Joker.
Persona!
Now is not the time, Skull? Oh my goodness. Did not think that would hit me. I don't have any way to heal this.
It's a strong one. Exploit its weakness to curse.
Persona!
Bingo. That skill just now? Perfection. You're doing great.
Am I? Am I doing great? Oh my goodness. Does this enemy really need to have a bunch of littler enemies spawned in the middle of its fight? Like, really? Do you really think it does? I feel like it does, but maybe that's just me.
Set it up with a nuclear attack.
Can I A-Hell again? No, I'm out. It still just has so much. It's still not even at half. Stay away. Oh, Skull finally died. What a shock. I got stun locked there. You know, honestly, I'm bored. Like, I'm bored again. This boss is badly designed, and I'm just gonna turn the game to easy just to not have to do it. Not because it's difficult, but because it's boring. Like, I don't want to be here anymore. This isn't fun in any way. Shut up. Like, this is just a very poorly designed boss. And the fact that they just reuse it over and over again is terrible. Terrible and lazy.
You're mine. I might not like that Natsume. These assholes who were using him the whole time, right?
Yeah, I feel kind of sorry for him. I only chose him for who he was, not what he wrote.
Authors are just chips in a bigger game. It exists solely for us.
What I can tell, this Edgar was a real scumbag.
I know his pain perhaps. That reason I refuse to let this go on any longer.
Persona!
I'm going to.
Super got your follow-up attack.
If it works, it works. He's still, even after all of that, he's still not even at half.
This one.
Anyone who wants to step to me and say that this boss is not poorly designed, please do, because you're wrong. It's so boring.
Caught up in its attacks. Okay, take it easy to action. Great technique, Joker. Following up, Super got
Oh my goodness, please just be done. I'm amazed they haven't gotten to showtime yet. Nor, you don't really need to be a part of this, don't worry. I got it. If there was an option to just skip this fight, if I could literally just hit if the game would just ask like, hey, do you just not want to do this one? I would say, yeah, I don't. It's not fun.
There's a fire, I'll be there to bleed you dry.
Nothing is left to swing it. Don't play it.
Hey, Mr. Natsume.
You did it! The warden's down for the count.
God, that's so awful.
Okay,
A new skill? Well done, Joker.
okay.
Big skill. I'll be counting on you.
Whew. Well, I guess that does it.
We can get inside the birdcage now, right? Better get going then.
Wait, but what was that we just saw? It seems Ango Natsume wasn't given that award on his own merit. Those editors just used him for his name.
So, there was a secret behind that novel after all.
But he's not a bad guy, is he? It sounded like he entered the competition a whole bunch of times.
And just when he thought his hard work was paying off, he had to hear all that. It must have been devastating.
Those editors are horrible. They knew his writing wasn't good enough, but they still gave him the prize just so they could make money.
Bum, bum. Yeah, they're the ones to blame, sure.
It still doesn't justify what he's doing now.
Nevertheless, I'm beginning to understand how he feels.
Fox?
Rising to fame atop stolen ideas, pulling at people's emotions with a fabricated story. Even worse, robbing others of their free will, changing their hearts, and wallowing in his own vanity. These crimes are unforgivable. There's no denying that he's been a fool. And yet, in spite of all that, it doesn't change the fact that Natsume spent years giving it everything he had. Creative work is often a lonely endeavor, and battling against that loneliness is truly a challenge in and of itself. As if it wasn't hard enough, if you don't produce results, no one will even think twice about you. One might even begin to think that such dark and unfulfilling times are all that's in store. Had I taken one wrong step, I may very well have turned out to be just as hideous as him.
Inari.
It's thanks to your friendship that I didn't stray from the path. He, however, doesn't seem to have anyone. Natsume should know better than most that there's no meaning in superficial glory. Now he's turned his back on what he truly wants to write for the sake of spinning this infernal novel of lies. Someone needs to bring him back to his senses.
You seem pretty motivated this time around, Inari.
As one who's dedicated his life to art, I simply cannot condone his actions. Now, let us bring this to an end. We'll send the calling card, then wrest the Overlord from his throne.
Alright, we're going right back to hard difficulty, by the way. I just didn't want to fight the lock keeper. I didn't want to sit here for over half an hour, dodging constantly, and then hitting him like twice, and then dodging constantly, and then hitting him twice.
Okay, all that's left is the calling card.
It's so... Fighting that enemy is so long and so tedious, it literally bores me to tears. It just makes me want to quit playing, and I don't want to quit playing, because I've been having fun with the game all day. Like, all day. Even I died like 2 or 3 times today, too, because I got hit by something suddenly. But, like, all day I've been having a perfectly good time until the lock keeper shows up. And then it's just like, hey, you don't get to have fun for half an hour. So, we're going to go right back to hard difficulty as soon as I can open a menu.
Right. We need to make Natsume aware that we're coming to steal the desires. That should materialize them.
We'll need to decide how we want to do it. What's the best way to make sure he gets the message?
Yeah, let's send him an email. Shoot him a quick email.
Nah, he probably gets tons of fan mail. If he ignores it, we're sunk.
Send him a lot of emails.
What do we do?
Mommy!
He could be lost, maybe? I'll go take a look.
Yeah, I'll go too.
Hey, what's wrong, kid? Oh, you got separated from your mom, huh? Don't worry, I got you.
Kid, be careful! Don't trust that man!
Is that Zenkichi?
What? Ramps was already here?
But he was here earlier. We talked to him already. What?
Hey, it's me. I got a kid who was separated from his mom here. Send someone over to look after him, would you? I'm over it. Huh? What do you mean it's not worth pup sex time? Quit screwing around. You call yourself an officer of the law? Or are you saying you'd abandon your own kid, too? Is that it? A lost kid's no joke, you know. Hey, wait. Where are you going? It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you or anything.
The kid totally thinks he's a creep.
Understandable.
That kid sure made things difficult. He didn't have to run away like that, right? Right?
You're not exactly cute and cuddly, Gramps. Honestly, I don't blame him.
Will you stop calling me Gramps?
This is perfect timing, though, actually. Let's ask Zenkichi what he thinks.
Sure. We're supposed to be working together anyway.
We're all set to go inside Natsume's jail. There's just one thing left to do. Only problem is, we're not sure how to send our calling card.
Calling card? Oh, you mean that thing you guys did with the screens in Shibuya? If you want my advice, you should avoid any high-profile stuff like that. The police aren't that stupid. Eventually you'll get caught.
I think they are that stupid, though.
I know I'm supposed to help you and all, but I gotta draw the line at breaking the law.
So the adult's the voice of reason here. You really are a Gramps. You know that?
You're pretty set on calling me that, aren't you? Whatever. My point is, go with something simpler.
We need a way to guarantee that Natsume will read the calling card. Maybe if we knew where he was going to be, we could set something up before he arrived. In that case, I found just the event. Natsume is holding another book signing at the bookstore near the station. Natsume will most certainly be there. It starts as soon as the store opens at 10 a.m.
Oh, that sounds doable. I bet it'd be easy to set up if we roll in at night.
Hey, didn't you hear what I said? Breaking and entering's a crime, you know?
Well, that's where you come in, Gramps.
Get us a warrant.
Huh?
Yeah, if we did it and got caught, they'd lock us up.
They'd lock me up too!
You saying you can't do it? Some help the police turned out to be.
Wasn't the deal that you'd cooperate with us? I thought adults kept their word.
Adult bad.
You kids.
All right, it's settled. I will go and prepare the calling card.
Yeah, you got this, Yusuke. That goes for you too, Zenkichi. We'll leave the planning to you.
Yeah, don't mess this up.
Am I seriously going to go through with this?
Listen to me.
Natsumi will look at the calling card tomorrow morning, then we're gonna finish this. You should prepare while you have time. Once we head in, there's no turning back. Yusuke's handmade calling card. It's time Natsumi got a visit from the Phantom Thieves. Alright, we're actually gonna wrap up here for today, chat. That went a little bit longer than I hoped it would.
I'll just add this.
But let me change the difficulty before I forget for next time. But so we're gonna wrap up here because I've seen lightning flash outside my window like 4 times in the past like 3 minutes. And since we're gonna be doing the calling card, I assume we have at least another hour of stuff to do to like do the boss and all. And you know, I'm just worried that my power is gonna go out like in the middle of the boss fight or something. Hopefully my power doesn't go out at all. But this is a good place to stop anyways, because we can start next stream by fighting Natsumi and as the boss and all. But yeah, for those of you watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed. If you want to catch this live, link to my Twitch channel description. I had a lot better time with the game today. Other than the Lock Keeper being just awful because he has way too much HP, I had a lot more fun today. So hopefully it keeps that way. But yeah, link to my Twitch channel description if you want to try and catch these live. Until next time, farewell.